Hey everyone, welcome to the BVTV channel, and today we are here with the UFC 268 pay-per-view 11 championship fights. My allergies are killing me, but let's get to it. I'm really excited for this. It's big. It is headlined by Mila Wineland, the former women's flyweight champ, taking on her rival. She's never beaten Kukaigin. She is 0-2 against her, and that's our main event for the women's flyweight title. But first, let's kick it off in the lightweight division, as the lightweight champion Rustam Khabilov will take on rank number 1, the 14-7 Kevin Lee. Lee's been ranked number 1 for quite a while now, so it's been a little bit surprising to see him not necessarily contending. So it'll be interesting to see how Kevin Lee does. But overall, the lightweight division definitely needs a bit more of a transformation, and I am realizing that. And I think after our next two pay-per-view, not all this pay-per-view and the next one, the next pay-per-view we're going to have is next week, by the way. I haven't announced that card at all yet, but we're having back-to-back pay-per-views, which we've never had happen before. So it'll be interesting to see how that all works out. And to the 3 people watching, hello, and Rustam Khabilov already has dropped Kevin Lee. This is the opening championship fight of the night.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely
This
done.
Lee got him pressed up on the cage, trying to go for a single takedown. Can't get it. Khabilov saying not today. But you've got to think too, on the stand-up, Lee has already been dropped by Khabilov.
Effective strike there by Khabilov.
So we got a little bit of bad weather in my area. So I'm hoping the thunderstorm does not knock out the power. That would suck for me. Yikes, there's a nice solid uppercuts landing. And this Khabilov is trying to put this fight away early in the first round. He is going ham on Kevin Lee. But luckily for Lee, a lot of the shots that has been thrown at him, he's blocked. He has absorbed. That was an odd takedown. That was a really weird takedown. I actually... Oh, it's my chat. It's my... No. Where's my... There you go. My fight card's up.
That pass by the bottom fighter.
Got the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Big punch from the clinch.
So a couple of nice shots. I'm liking how Khabilov is mixing it up. It's very well crafted, well done. That was a beautiful counter to the takedown. Khabilov tried to go for single leg takedown. It didn't necessarily work as Kevin Lee used Khabilov's momentum to then get into half guard. Now he's in side control, and then he's back to half guard.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
He's going for an arm triangle. It's not where Khabilov really wants to be with Kevin Lee. And Khabilov can actually be in massive trouble. This is not good for the lightweight champ, especially because Kevin Lee is trying to now adjust to the right-hand side. If he allows Lee to adjust, he's going to flatten out like his now. And if it gets tighter, I'm telling you, Khabilov will not be able to hang in there. Khabilov is in a very bad way right now, as Khabilov will be forced to tap out to Kevin Lee, who is once again flyweight champion for maybe the 5th time. It's either the 4th or 5th time. Kevin Lee, the Motown Phenom, is now your lightweight champion. The arm triangle is what got it done. Khabilov can't believe it. I've actually got my Gatorade drink for this stream. So it's all about hoping that my internet can be decent today. Congrats to Kevin Lee becoming the new UFC lightweight champion. Congrats to Kevin Lee, man. Well done. We have a new lightweight champion in Kevin Lee. As we're going to go on, folks, to the next match of the night, which will be in the women's bantamweight division. Ronda Rousey has been purely indestructible
It is a women's bantamweight championship fight between
So it'll be interesting to see what Rousey's really got planned. I mean, Juliana Pena finally getting another shot at Ronda. So can Pena survive and try to take the belt off of Ronda, or will this be another easy win for Rousey? But, you know, you got to think, too, Ronda Rousey, it comes in at 21-7 record. She is 4 more wins away from having 25, which is a massive milestone. Wow, that was an insanely quick hip toss. Well done by Pena. She had it scouted. Oh, well. Oh my God. We've seen this armbar before. It's a very effective armbar. My only concern is this fight going to end that quickly? I don't know. If it gets flat, if that arm gets flattened out, we're getting a finish. Well, I don't know. Maybe Pena can survive. Pena does have a great way of escaping bad submissions. So don't count Juliana Pena out just yet. She might be able to escape. She taps out. Ronda Rousey finishes this fight in probably less than 2 minutes. Our first 2 fights have not gone past the first round. 1 title defense and 1 title change, but Ronda Rousey has another one and another successful title defense in less than 2 minutes. I could even edit or fix the records, the champions, nothing of that. A simple jab, boom, hip toss, and then the armbar. What is up, Wally? How are you, man? How's it going, Wally? We have had 2 finishes in less than 7 minutes. Whoa. Congrats to Ronda Rousey on retaining the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship of the World. Less than 2 minutes? Yeah. It's good that you're doing good. Well, I'm glad, man. Today's been a good day for me, too. But to see Ronda Rousey, I mean, think about this, folks. We had a stoppage in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Then a stoppage 1 minute and 39 seconds into the fight. We've had new champion. Rousey retains. The next fight we got for you is going to be in the featherweight division, as it'll be for the Flyweight Championship. The undefeated 4-0 champion Dan Ige will take on rank number 2, the 7-5 Michael Johnson. This fight is up next. While you're going for Michael Johnson, I'm not sure, man. You know, Dan Ige is 4-0. He's undefeated, and he's proved that he can hang in there with the best of them. And he's taken a beating in some of his fights. So you look at Michael Johnson, who has finally kind of been finding his stride after what many feel it disappeared. It went away. So for Johnson to kind of revitalize himself, he's in a very good situation. But what we're seeing is a lot of fighters that are in Michael Johnson's position, they have not been able to capitalize on a championship win. It's a statistically a low number of under less than 15%. So for Johnson, I mean, obviously, you know, statistics don't really matter like that in terms of fighting. Anything can happen, but you know, it just, the odds don't necessarily look in Johnson's favor. Glad data works. I'm hoping it stays good too. At any point, if it looks to lag, please let me know, so that way I can try to make some adjustments midstream, and that way it doesn't have the issues we've been having. Like right now, I'm actually streaming in the middle of a thunderstorm. Go figure. But yeah. Like I tell you guys, my day this week has been start, stop, stop, go, start. Like it's been so all over the place. Like I still have a bunch of things to do after I finish this. Like I've got 2 podcasts to do. I've got to do some paperwork for my job. Oh, he rocked him. And that was a simple jab, man. The jab is simple yet effective. That's why thunderstorm winded. Yeah, today it's been with the thunderstorm. I'm not sure what happened on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday or Monday we did it. I actually have forgotten the days. I'm just going by the task I have for said days. Like, I completely forgot to update the last two fights.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Pena got... I'm surprised Pena really got dropped like that. I wasn't expecting her to fold that quickly. And it's also shocking to see Rustam Kabalov. He, man.
Splits the guard lanes the right hand. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, you guys. Glacier Cherry from Gatorade.
Really timing his shots.
It was Monday NBA Live.
Tempo, very accurate,
Yeah.
finding the range.
Yeah, I don't know what where I live. It's
overwhelming his opponent with activity.
the power cables like you guys see on like the road. I live kind of far from them,
Blocked that kick to the ball.
so I couldn't even use my hotspot to like recover the stream. I have to use the internet, and unfortunately, in this apartment complex,
Final seconds here.
the internet is like, I guess, a hard line or whatever. It's not like the things you buy from like Verizon or DirecTV or Spectrum or
All right. Round
whatever else it's called, or whatever else is out there. So the internet here sucks to begin with.
I mean, he's cutting
But,
down
like,
the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Once I move out of here, this apartment, the internet will get better, and it'll be back to normal how it was. Not this year, but like how it was last year for us. You know, I think people people underestimate Michael Johnson's chin, man. The guy has a chin of steel. Don't get it wrong, and he hits like a hammer. But also, look at the difference in strikes, 47 to 26. Of course, the champ Dan Ige is the one who's been striking a lot more, has landed a lot more shots. But also, let's see, we put the one there. I'm also like updating records and everything as we go. So if my head ever dips, I'm literally working with the camera. Come on, Johnson. You're pulling for Michael Johnson, man. I don't know. I think if Johnson wins, he pulls a miracle. I really believe he is the underdog in this fight. Oh, he got dropped. This is not good for Johnson. Yep, Kevin Lee, a 5-time champion. Good for Kevin Lee, 5 times. He kicked him dead in the abdominal.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm.
Now, congrats to Kevin Lee becoming the champ, man. For the 5th time. That also shows you the problem we have at lightweight, at the lightweight division, where that can happen for a lot of guys. So we obviously want to not have that happen anymore. We've got to make the division a lot more harder, and that's going to be the goal moving forward.
Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and
So I've updated the lightweights, at least the records. See, that was a nice check leg kick from Johnson. You can kind of tell that with Danny Gay, he uses his kicking, especially that left leg. 3 more days until Halloween. Yes, I will be streaming Dead by Daylight once I get out of work. I am really excited. I will more than likely be playing Killer, not necessarily Survivor. I want to be able to use a lot of horror icons like Michael Myers, Scream, the pig from Saw, Nemesis from... Goodness, I'm not sure how much more the chin can take from Johnson. Oh, gosh, he's getting decked right in the face. Can he hang on to round number 3?
And what a round!
Well, this is the farthest fight we've had. So far, no fight has gone to the 3rd round except for this one. They'll wear a costume for... I might actually do that. I might actually do that. I have no idea what I would be, but should probably see what's out there. Like a Michael Myers costume, or at least like have the the combination rocked Danny Gay. This is where Michael Johnson needs to get a cautiously aggressive, if not even as possible. He finally kind of rocked Dan Ige.
Nice punch landed.
Ooh, he ducked that one. That was smooth. That's right. We got to update Rustam Kabilov. It's fun to see how many like fighters in the lightweight division really are struggling. I didn't realize how like brutally tough this division was.
Defensively as he blocks the shot. And he switches to southpaw.
Oh, I said, and he switches to southpaw. Thank you.
Leg kick.
Yeah, now it's just updating rankings and records as we go live. Good movie, good moves, Johnson. Get the W. I don't know. Oh, he finally dropped Ige. This is Johnson's opportunity. He is hemming away. Michael Johnson is teeing off.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
And he's starting to wisely hit the abdominal too, trying to mix it up here. He had Dan Ige at his mercy, folks. At his mercy.
Spinning back fist.
You know, it is interesting. You know, while you actually might be right. Yes, Johnson was looking a little bit sloppy in the first 2 rounds. I definitely feel that Dan Ige won those rounds 10-9. But we're seeing Michael Johnson finally putting it together in positive ways, which truthfully could pay dividends. Assuming Johnson hangs in there.
Can't take too many of those.
He's rocked Dan Ige twice, and he finally dropped him in this round. And here's the one thing, is that Ige is hitting shots that are going one and just one. He'll occasionally do a 1-2. He'll occasionally have a 3-piece combination. But right now, it is Johnson who has formed a lot more combinations in this round, and they've all been landing.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking.
I love how as soon as I say that, it
So he's really starting to put together
use power punch or kick. While he's trying to coach Michael Johnson to the featherweight victory. We're going to round number 4. We have finally entered the championship rounds. This is where a true champion is made in the 4th and 5th round, and we're seeing both these guys tee off. This has been an amazing featherweight fight. Oh, he caught him. He went for the Superman punch. He got rocked, and it did not feel good. I can promise you that. Oh, that was a slick shot. That was a slick shot. He caught him, and he was.
Or he's going to get blasted.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top.
What a beautiful uppercut. It was such a sneaky uppercut. I actually almost missed it because when Ige's head was kind of trying to go for that takedown, he quickly caught him. And when he caught him,
really nice work.
Oof.
Busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from
and this is now where Ige wants to be in this position.
Ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurting.
Of course he's hurting. He got whooped. And bad.
3 minutes to go.
Oh! Dan Ige is starting to... Oh! Dan Ige is starting to lose this fight. Wait, no, he's trying to fight back. These guys are just... They're throwing caution to the wind.
That shot landed perfect. This is what we all wanted to see from these fights tonight. And of course, the featherweight division not disappointing. My allergies are killing me. What a fight.
Literally.
Oh, big knee.
That was a smooth knee. I'm trying to like hurry up and quickly do these rankings and records. Okay, this is too good. Oh, the spinning back fist. That was beautiful. I mean, these guys are messed up, by the way, folks. Oh, the uppercut! He's getting back up.
Back to the feet.
Oh, this is great. This is a fight and a half, man. See, these are the shots that really test your chin. Also, they've gone 5 rounds, and Absolute have thrown caution to the.
If his head movement was so key right there, he was a split second away from getting dropped to the canvas. If that overhand shot from Ige would have landed, I think it would have been over. It's very smooth.
That is a stiff jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
What's up, JC Gamer? How are you? How's it going, man? Welcome back. And Johnson up here. Come on, we're in the 5th and final round of this featherweight championship fight, and honestly, these guys have delivered, and somehow these guys are standing. I don't know. They've both dropped each other a couple times. Yes, sir, this is for the featherweight championship of the world. The undefeated Dan Ige and the ranked number 2 contender Michael Johnson. I mean, both these guys are struggling to walk. Both these guys' legs are messed up. Both these guys' jaws are probably feeling like jello. Ige is champion. Yes, sir, Dan Ige is the champion. Oh! One simple mistake, and Michael Johnson is now the featherweight champion of the world.
Back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is
Dan Ige is now 4-1, JC. Boom! One more time. You want to talk about stiff shots? That was as stiff as they come. Michael Johnson. Oh, add a 1 to it now. Yeah, for real. Add a 1 to it now. But this was an amazing fight. This was amazing. Awesome. So we've updated the last 2 divisions records. You gotta love this. Johnson is now 8-5 in the UFC. Congrats to Michael Johnson on truly an amazing fight. I mean, this had it all. Almost a complete. This was awesome. Truthfully, it really was. I mean, how can you not like that fight? 8-5 is a crazy record for. Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. We've had some crazy champ records. I'm not gonna lie. We've had people be champ like 6-5. You know, and it's because when we have these records, we have these rankings, man. That's crazy. Do you still have calves in this league? I still do. Yes, sir. Our main event sees the former women's flyweight champion Mila Wineland, after she was able to successfully win her return fight, she now challenges, Katlyn Kukaigin, who's been unstoppable. The 8-2 Katlyn Kukaigin. You know, Wylan comes in at a record of 11-3. 2 of her losses actually come by Katlyn Kukaigin. Her other loss comes from Claudia Gadelha. So when you look at that, it's quite interesting to see Wyland's only losses being from 1 from the Gadelha and 2 from Kukaigin. Kukaigin beat her in the tournament that we did at the beginning of the series. Can I maybe add my calf to it? Sure. What division is he in, though? I gotta ask, because if it's a lightweight character, that's perfect.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Big elbow there, lands.
Some nasty shots.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Hey, so, and it's funny, I didn't even get to the records of this fight either. Uh-oh.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight.
By the way, the champion Curtis Blades comes in at a record of 13-4. Junior Dos Santos, ranking 2, comes in at a record of 7-5. He's a welterweight, but I could make him a lightweight if I need to. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need a lightweight, if not a lightweight, a flyweight. Oh my gosh, he's eating all of these shots. And Blades trying to recover with a nice, actually was more of a double leg takedown if anything. Yeah, Blades has an amazing record of being 13-4. It's a very good record to have. Okay, I can make him a lightweight. Hey, that's perfect.
posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away.
Both guys are struggling to advance in a favorable position for each other. Blades obviously wants to move forward. DeSantis won't let him. DeSantis wants to try to take his back. He's not a big welterweight anyway. He's a talent. Oh, okay, that's cool. I actually should probably get a pen and paper.
Swing and a miss by Blades. Seconds to go in round one.
I'm like trying to find things to write on. So I just need a name, and I'll go from there. And I'll be able to get creative and make them. Yeah, round number one for this fight was definitely all Junior Dos Santos. Dan Ige, by the way, is now 4-1, former champ. And Michael Johnson finally becoming a champion. It's taken him a couple years, but he finally did it, folks. I'm very happy for him. Because, you know, truthfully, it's super great knowing that certain fighters are finally getting their due as champion. So, much respect to him. 37 strikes for Dos Santos, 28 and 27 for Blades.
Accuracy rate here against Curtis Razor Blades.
I said I definitely will say Blades got skull again. He got dropped.
His opponent's chin held up. His opponent's chin held up.
So Blades was a heavy favorite.
On the receiving end of those types.
So it's the changing of weather. Hopefully, changing weather allergies feel better. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what it is too is that like I just got done with a pro wrestling interview for my company. We just signed another wrestler. Oh, if you guys don't know, I actually do have my own wrestling company, Urban Pro Wrestling. That's its YouTube channel. You can find it on this channel as well. My channel's part of it. I share their channel.
Maybe looking to hip escape, DC. And he landed the right hand there.
Okay, I'm liking what Curtis Blades is doing. He knows that Dos Santos isn't going to give him any easy position, so what he's doing, he's trying to target the body, trying to target the face, trying to make sure... Oh, thank you, sir. I have a bunch of different logos, kind of similar to this, but they're all in different colors that match the shirt.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
So eventually, when I have a whole bunch and the website gets made up, I can then start to make a website and make sure all the colors that are on there so you guys can see them all. Although I know that like specific colors will be a little bit different. I know we got black shirts, white shirts. I think a different color. I think we have gray shirts too.
Into the final minute of this championship fight. Blades is attempting to pass.
Bill's the new urban wrestler.
Alright, half guard now, not a fighter you want in half guard.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not a wrestler. I run the. I'm part of the company. I'm more of the interviewer. And yeah, I really have enjoyed working with Urban Pro Wrestling to make the company work and do better. I'm really excited for it. Technically, I own it, but I don't like to be that type of person. I love Daniel Cormier is I think one of the best things. Yeah, it is my company. But I just really enjoy. Wow, that spinning heel kick. Is Antonio Russo and is available last time in the game. He's 5'11", his name is Razor. He's from Rome, Italy. I feel like there's more to this. Let me write this down. I will write that down once I finish updating. That's a lot right there, and I appreciate that too. And luckily, I know that no Creative Fighter will be on next week's episode because next week is going to be UFC 269. So that way we have almost 2 months to try to change up divisions. I do want to have a big show, not necessarily the last week of December, but like right before Christmas. I want to have a pay-per-view. That way it gets us set up for January in like a big way. Or if not, at least the 3rd week of December. Or second, one of those two. Actually, don't worry about necessarily the hair in the face. I always like to kind of change it up a little bit. So I can be a little bit creative with it. If you don't mind.
Great punch.
Just reached the midway point of the fight.
The midway point of the fight. I'm actually really liking this heavyweight fight. I wasn't expecting it to be. I really thought that Dos Santos was going to knock out Blades within 2 rounds. Hey, awesome! I love to be creative, and it's always a fun thing to do.
Dos Santos's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Go for a takedown. No.
Good body shot.
Oh! I'm telling you, Blades, for the most part, has been floored quite a bit in this fight. It's actually kind of wild to see.
Oh, single collar tie here.
I've got to update. And again, he falls down. Right now, if you're Curtis Blades, you have... He's done. He's done. He is done. It's over. Stop the fight. Junior Dos Santos. He's now 8-5 in the UFC. We have a new world heavyweight champion, and he puts Curtis Blades to 13-5. And this has got to be an upset. We've had 2 upsets back to back. You can't script this stuff, folks. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of round.
You know, I don't know how. New.
Undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Congrats to Junior Dos Santos on becoming the new UFC heavyweight champion. I mean, this is another upset. Another upset. That's what makes these pay-per-views so great. The next fight we got for you will be in the women's strawweight division, as the champion Marina Moroz, who's 11-6, takes on ranked number 2, the 5-2 Lily Williams. I forgot to say, my calf style is powerhouse. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it.
Here we go. UFC women's strawweight title is on.
And you know, we talked about creative fighters. Lily Williams along with Mila Wineland. You know, Williams is someone who, it always feels like she's kind of losing a fight the first 2 rounds, and somehow pulls it together in the 3rd round. And she got here to rank number 2, and now she has a shot to become the women's strawweight champion. So it'll be really interesting to see if she can truly pull it off. You know, a lot of people said, you know, yeah, she's 5-2, that's great and all, but she hasn't had the best run in her fights. She's always looked sloppy. There's been a lot of negative feedback from a lot of people who view Lily Williams was not necessarily ready for this fight. But when you look at her, I think she brings all the tools of a champion, and she's always coming back, and she's getting that knockout power. She has immense knockout power. Is there any soccer coming up? I don't have FIFA 22 yet. I do have Madden 22. I just got it yesterday, but oh, that's the power we were talking about. But as for anything FIFA related, I would say give me till Black Friday so I can actually buy FIFA 22, and then I can figure out what we're gonna do with that series. But I do have plans for Madden 22. That's definitely coming up. But as for FIFA, yeah, it's going to be a bit. But
for the inside leg kick.
Not too far away though. Luckily, not too far away.
So again, they will clinch here. Oh, now she's got that tie clinch.
So near in the abdominal.
Right punches there.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it's kind of the plans for soccer. I realized that you guys really enjoyed the World Cup. I know that EA Sports actually lost the license to FIFA, so we won't necessarily be able to do a World Cup. So I think this year this year's game will be the last one. They'll have international teams. But never fear, because what we'll do is we'll just do an international World Cup, and we'll have basically like the International Club World Cup. And we'll have the best teams in the world go against each other, so that will at least make up for not having that as an option. What a beautiful knee to the face! Oh my goodness! She socked her. That's the power that I was talking about.
20 seconds to go in round one.
You never want to be on the receiving end of it. You got the featherweights, now the heavyweights. New champions left and right. Going to round number 2. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! Both fighters do not touch gloves. I'm pretty sure Morose is not happy about being dropped the way she was. I don't think anyone would be.
Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight.
I don't know. A lot of people said that this is the perfect challenger for Morose to lose to, because she's so explosive. She can knock out at any given moment. And a lot of people feel this is Lily Williams' time.
That's a big strike right
I feel like the most rewarding thing is seeing fighters that aren't necessarily created really rise to the top and do really well. And if we have another creative fighter champion and Lily Williams, that would make Alex King, Kenneth Thomas, Aldrich Cook, and Mila Wineland. So that's all. That's the only 4 that have ever been champs. So we got a 5th one, and Williams, and JC's got the house on Lily Williams. That's interesting. I love when we have like the pick'ems, because I don't control any of this, as you guys know. So I don't know, just as you guys don't know. And that's what makes the series so fun, is because it's so unpredictable. And I was actually at work and I wound up like scraping my hands. Oh, it was awful. My hand is still hurting. And that's what I'm talking about. That explosiveness. It's a simple jab, but it's the immense power that Williams holds behind it that makes it feel so much more impactful. And the knees to the face, oh my goodness. What is up, Chike? How are you, man? Welcome back, bro. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Life has been interesting. Just doing college, doing YouTube, running a company, working, and having fun while I do it all. What is my main event? My main event is going to be in the women's flyweight division, as we're going to see Caitlin Kukaigin take on Mila Wineland. And this is that main event is a fight where Mila Wineland has never beaten Caitlin Kukaigin. As a matter of fact, her only 3 losses, 2 of the 3 come from Caitlin Kukaigin. So that'll be interesting to see those 2 go at it. I am a busy guy. Like I said, before I hopped on this, I did my second interview of the week for my wrestling company, Urban Pro Wrestling. I gotta do a podcast after this. Gotta watch a wrestling show, and I gotta do some paperwork for work. I gotta do some other things to prepare for tomorrow. So it's definitely it's been a constant. Monday through Thursday today has been a constant just chaotic thing. What about the WWE Universe trailer? Yes. So for those who are wondering, I have actually already pre-recorded the first episode for next week. It is a 3-hour episode. That will be out on Monday. That gives you guys a whole week to watch that. Because once I saw it was 3 hours and I finished it, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. So I want to make sure that you guys almost have 2 weeks to kind of watch the episode. Because I'll post that one on Monday. And I'll try to pre-record the second episode tomorrow. So that way, the week after that one drops on that week's Friday, that would kind of gives like almost 2 weeks to kind of get to that first episode, because it'll still be 9 matches, but it'll be 3 matches on Raw, 3 matches on SmackDown, and then 3 matches on NXT. And you'll see the epic championship fights that we had on that show. What about the other universe mode? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to have fun with it, but I just, there was so many issues I was having, and it was just hard to do, because for some reason the game just wouldn't allow me to do much. For some reason, like it would constantly crash at certain points because of the arena or because of the wrestlers. So I wasn't trying to do a lot with it. Will you be in the chat for the WHL? If it's Monday, I'm off Monday, so yes, I will be. Yes, I will be in the chat for all 3 hours. Yes, that I can confirm. I will be in the chat because I have off Monday and I don't have any plans on Monday besides. Nothing, actually. Like, nothing I could think of.
She lands a kick there. She might be the best kicker in this division.
These are some solid kicks. I gotta...
She does a great job of using that.
Moreau's KO win. I'm not sure, man.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the
that was a solid shot to the body.
Now in terms of the body strikes landed, didn't see a lot of that early.
You know, very rarely have we had a stoppage because of body shots, so that could be something that we could be on the horizon. Oh! Somehow Marina Moroz is conscious.
Well, you gotta try to stay busy. She's doing it here. Nice.
She's trying to stay alive. She is getting absolutely wrecked. We love this fight. We're going to championship rounds again. Today it's been raining, no work. Hey, that's like, well, I mean, no work isn't necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, the rain. For you, it's raining. For me, I got rain and thunderstorms. That's how you know we're getting to the winter. Soon, well, for you all, you have a better chance of getting snow than I ever will. So probably for you soon, the snow will be coming down and a lot of other weather elements. Like Florida doesn't really get hot, doesn't really get cold like that. Now that I think about it, I can't really think of a time where I've been like, oh, I'm freezing. Which, for the most part, is a good thing.
Another clinch position.
I definitely won't complain about it.
And they separate.
Although I do enjoy the cold down here. It's great for like running and things like that. Things of that nature.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D?
But I'm still updating the heavyweights. It's been taking me so long today. I don't know why. My computer's been super slow. Okay, Moroz get the win. I'm not sure why. I'm telling you, I think Williams has it. I don't know. Like Moroz almost got. I feel like she would have been knocked out in the last round, especially towards the end. But then again, we don't necessarily know how Lily Williams is going to be able to handle a championship round. She's never been there before. And for Moroz, you want to play it safe because you know you've taken a lot of her best shots. And it's a simple jab that can really alter just the direction the head moves in. Oh, nice head kick.
Alright, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting.
You know, it just... Oh, she walked right into it, or she bobbed her right into it, actually. Oh! I'm not sure if that was the leg that kind of gave out real quick. I'm not sure, but I know she got tripped, or just the leg kick itself, the impact. That was a bit weird. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bleeding from her cheek now.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from the
You know, because of the power that Williams possesses, again, this was a similar thing, or maybe they're just exhausted. But maybe after that shot, maybe not.
Possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. She is such a reverse strike.
Man.
And that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
It looks like. Oh my God! That looks the stick on her head in the corner.
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight.
Good gracious.
And ladies and
Good night.
the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion.
The new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. That's the 5th calf to actually become a champion in a division.
4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and
Congrats to Lily Williams on becoming the new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion of the world.
There is a new strawweight queen.
She's got to be ecstatic. Congrats. As it was 7 seconds away from being in the 5th and final round of that fight. But next up, folks, we'll be in the men's bantamweight division as the 13-7 champion Dominic Cruz will take on ranked number 3, the 3-1 Song Yadong. This fight up next. Okay, what was one? You gotta admit, wow, that was an amazing fight. And you're going for Dominic Cruz. I think Dominic Cruz does actually win this fight. But Song Yadong has proved to never count him out. So it'll be interesting to see what Yadong can bring to the table that Cruz hasn't seen yet. Or how he handles Dominic Cruz to begin with.
They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up.
The fights tonight so far have been awesome. Also, the knockouts have been great too. You've had 2 fight of the night candidates already in the featherweights and women's strawweights division. Probably fight of the year candidates actually.
Nice kick landed.
I should really make that like an award for once.
That right hand is on point.
The W there. It's kind of like I update as we go. But to see Lily Williams, you know, be at the position she's in, it's awesome to see, man. On a serious note, you know, well done on her. Pick your hands. Uh-oh. You're down, give you trouble. The Braves in the world. I'm actually rooting for the Atlanta Braves this year. I really do want the Braves to. I want them to win really badly. I really hope they can.
Oh, big left. Just over 2 minutes to go.
All right, perfect. That was like, huh. I was hoping I didn't miss anything. Heavyweights. Let's see actually. Let me make sure I did. Heavyweights.
Oh, he might be out.
Lightweights. Featherweights. Okay, yeah. I was like making sure I wasn't messing up. I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. It's not good.
Just misses there with the left.
Yes, it was a slick jab. Oh my! Oh! Cruz uppercut. There you go. Yeah, you know, Dominic Cruz, I think, is going to definitely outstrike Song Yadong. You know, it may not really look like that. If it gets to the ground, I think Dominic Cruz really and very quickly will put this fight away. And it's not to say that Song Yadong, you know, isn't capable of of doing that, but
And here he is back in familiar territory.
I don't see him being very successful at it.
Round 2 straight ahead.
But no, Dominic Cruz has looked impressive.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Pretty good right hand.
So I'm just updating everything.
Big shot, man.
Boom. You guys know how it is.
Head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh,
Well,
tags him with the
you know,
left, so the
DC,
right
I
hand
think
has
a
been
head
there
kick
now
in
for
general
the
is going to hurt. I don't think there's really any way to positively look at it and be like, well, no, he's fine.
And a nice job
I don't think that's how it works. But DC makes me laugh, though. I think they really could have gave him some better lines in this.
Nice kick.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been
But what I like the fact is that these guys are trading shots left and right. There is no fear in either of these men.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it
He's
up.
landed a lot of. They both landed a lot of strikes. Let's be honest here. They've been landing high volume, landing some very menacing strikes that are all landing.
He's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's
Just
gotta be
updating the
finding that confidence in his
rankings.
mind that all the reps in the
Honestly,
training
that
are
that
going
is
to
the
pay off.
hardest part of this, is updating it
Lands
live.
flush with that right hand.
Because you want to be as info. Uh-oh.
Seminal blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was
Your dong.
absolutely perfect
Your
timing.
dog is really messing him up.
Ooh, what a punch. Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Uh-oh, your dog dropped him. Oh, he dropped him momentarily. But still, there was enough force on one of those shots to absolutely wrecked him.
Oh, straight right.
And Cruz is bleeding like an unstuffed pig, it looks like. There's a lot of blood on his chest.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more. Oh!
The problem again, that sneaky uppercut has been paying dividends for lots of fighters tonight, it seems like.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
I think Cruz maybe wants to change his approach up a little bit.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything.
It's funny, we had 2 first-round finishes. Oh!
Right there, DC. You don't want to
That's why you don't go for the Superman punch, Dom.
The finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, he got it. He's got it.
Oh, your dog's going right back to it.
strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, big
Okay.
combination, ground and pound
All right, try to go to
strikes
psych, so
here. This
couldn't
could
do
be
it.
the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control.
We got 10 seconds of the round number 2.
If you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture.
All right, we're going on to the 3rd round of this Bantamweight Championship
All right, here we
fight.
go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Slips that.
He missed wildly.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down.
You know, Dom, I thought
whatsoever.
after you learned from the 2nd round not to use that Superman punch against Song Yadong.
Nice punch by Dominic Cruz. Oh,
Perfect. So am I
Superman
actually
punch.
up to date
Not
with
always
everything?
easy to execute. He
Hey!
did so there.
We are. Which is actually awesome.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A
That he
beautiful
does.
kick, and all
On
I
a
can
serious
think of,
note.
better him than me. You take more of these leg kicks.
Yeah, it's really great to kind of be on top of everything while it's live, so I can finally put this darn laptop down for a moment.
His opponent can survive.
I cannot believe that he is still standing
Uh-oh.
after taking that punch.
Yadong got dropped. And he honestly hit the floor hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Remain in the round. Boom.
Jeez, man.
He's hurt.
Jeez. Oh, he's got to be done. He's got to be done. Dominic Cruz to retain.
Master of these transitions.
He is a
No,
master
he's hanging in there.
on the ground.
This kid is surviving
Well,
the
there are few
onslaught.
things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be
Oh my God, Yadong's right eye is really on our. From my point of view, it's the left hand. It's the left eye, but. Oh, but that eye is getting really messed up. He's got a gas. I think it's on the side. I'm not sure. It looks like it could be on the side. It's not a little upper, probably like a hairline fracture, maybe. But yeah, it's a nasty cut either way.
To keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Yeah, but it's still really solid. Well, it was solid work on the ground that Cruz was doing. It's definitely going to win him some points.
Nice punch, man.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds.
You know, it's the bantamweight title on the line. Dominic Cruz, the champ, is really. This has been back and forth, but these two guys are a bloody mess.
He's dictating the fight.
Bloody and bruised.
Now connects with a right. And they separate.
Now, so we got 10 seconds left in round number. In round number 3, Cruz surviving to. We're going back to the championship rounds. We've only had one fight so far. Go to round number 5. Can this fight possibly do the same?
Strong defense there to block the shot. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also...
He's hurt bad. He didn't like that left hand.
Both guys now are just rocking each other at this point. Cruz, that was a nice, that was a solid duck. That could have been trouble for him.
Again, the fighter evades. Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, no surprises. He connects once again.
Wow, that was a simple jab that actually dropped him. I'm a little bit surprised. That also means his chin is withering too. And if he can't take many more shots, but Cruz going for a beautiful single leg takedown.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, got to be careful.
Half guard.
Inside his guard.
Whoa, you're done going for the guillotine.
Sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, it gives these guys.
See, this was well crafted by Song Yadong.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
You know, we've seen a lot of bad things happen when people try to do guillotines. I just thought of how many Von Flue chokes we've seen. That I was like, this could be really disastrous. But luckily for Song Yadong, Dominic Cruz couldn't do that.
Busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body.
See, that was a great transition, though. He got the back.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him.
Can he force to take the back, though? Oh, he gave up on it. Okay, that's a little bit surprising. Wow! That's okay. Good night. It's over. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Herb, please. Jeez. Dominic Cruz retains the Bantamweight Championship and a nasty fight. Oh my God, that right eye is black and glued up. Jeez, Dom. Jeez.
Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really...
I mean, Yadong did take Dominic Cruz to the limits for almost a full 4 rounds. This was a really solid fight. Oh, poor Song Yadong. Got punched in his snot box, literally. Oh gosh.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest.
The bantamweights put on one heck of a fight.
Declaring the winner by knockout.
Still.
bantamweight champion of the world, Dominic the Dominator.
Congrats to Dominic Cruz on retaining the men's bantamweight title as we're on the next fight of the night. And our next fight, folks, is going to be in the light heavyweight division as the champ, the 7-3 champion, Lyoto Machida, takes on ranked number 1, the 12-8 Ovince St. Preux. This fight is up next, and folks, it's been a very long time since Ovince St. Preux has challenged for a title. Let's be honest here. So to see Ovince St. Preux back in a title fight is awesome, and he's not the only guy that has that hasn't been in a title fight for a long time. We got to look back and think to John Dodson. It's been over 3 years almost since we've seen him in a title fight, and he gets to be a contender against a man he knows very well in Demetrius Johnson. So those two guys will be fighting for the men's flyweight title. So, you know, it's great to see some of these guys that are really trying to, that haven't been here in a while and are back.
St. Preux gets in the clinch yet again.
And for St. Preux, he did rack up quite a few losses before he started to rack up some wins again. So for him to be back on the momentum he's on, it's honestly deadly. Very dangerous for some of these guys. Yeah, no, I don't know. Vince St. Preux has kind of taken that kick really well, to be honest. A lot of shockers was when Lyoto Machida was actually able to become champ. A lot of people wanted it to happen. It did. He beat Chuck Liddell for the belt. And people were really ecstatic that Machida could actually become light heavyweight champion. They didn't know if it was truly possible. I mean, heck, look at Royce Gracie. He's the middleweight champion of the world. And that's also a vengeance fight, too. I said there are so many storylines that came on this pay-per-view. It was awesome. All right, bye, Bill. See you next time. See you next live. I'm going to eat dinner soon. All right, yeah, no problem, Wally. Hopefully the dinner's good. And hopefully you can enjoy the rest of your day. And then thank you for watching, man. I appreciate it. Oh, that knee to the face. Jeez, let's actually update the last fight. I feel like that's, if I remembered to do that more often, I'd be fine.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
There we go. Boom.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching
trying to update everything.
Like that.
Hey folks, Dominic Cruz is 14-7, and Song Yadong is 3-2.
Into positions where he can get off his strikes.
Let's see, light heavyweights. Machida.
30 seconds now to go in round 1.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice right hand.
And he caught the kick. Very nice leg kick there by St. Preux.
Yeah, I did update, okay. I was like, wait, did I update the...
Oh, he's trying to time that counter.
Apologies, folks. Apologies, but that, folks, is the end of round number 1. We go into round number 2 of the light heavyweight championship fight. Remember, folks, tomorrow, our NCAA college football universe mode, Missouri versus Arkansas, that'll actually be premiering tomorrow at 7:15 p.m., which is a Friday, by the way, so that's why I did it that late. And then on Sunday, we'll have a special Halloween stream around 6 or 7 p.m. That'll go on for about 2-3 hours. I'll probably switch between playing Killer and Survivor, so you guys can see that. And yeah, so that's kind of what the plan looks like. Then on Monday, we'll have WWE 2000... the WWE 2K GM Universe mode come out on Monday for you guys.
Right hand hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
That was a little bit of, that was a decent uppercut. It didn't really do much, Lyoto, but decent enough.
Big, he
using his reach advantage as he landed.
Remember, folks, our next pay-per-view will actually be next week. We have back-to-back pay-per-view, something we've never done before. UFC 269. That'll be next week's pay-per-view. Or we probably won't have as many championship fights. I just can't see a lot of these guys fighting next week. Especially if their divisions aren't that loaded. That was a beautiful kick, man. That hit. Oh, Vincent Prude dead on the chin. That was nasty. Jeez Louise. Oh, St. Prude's got to be smarter than this. He's getting called way. Ooh, if he went for that takedown, that knee would have hit. It would have been over. But just as we talk about that, when you overuse the kick, eventually when someone's gonna go kick your calf, it's gonna get swelled up, and that's exactly what happened to the champ. So he's got to be careful when he uses it. But Vincent Prude's got immense knockout powers. This is not good for Machida. Wow. Actually, what I think what happened was he went for another kick. Wow. Okay, first of all, those kicks are insanely powerful. He's dropping them just on small kicks alone. But one of the kicks were actually checked by Vincent Prude, and that's why Lyoto Machida fell on the floor real quick.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no.
It was a momentary clinch.
And nuances, a lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Look at the men's bantamweight division, so I can update their records and rankings.
The person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out of
round number 3.
Third round of this championship fight.
Goodness Lord. That was a nasty combination. Almost done updating the rankings. He fell again? Wow.
Back to the feet. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary proposition for the opponent.
Machida 49 strikes. Oh, Vincent Prude 56. All right, perfect. Men's bantamweights are done. Ooh.
Got the single collar tie. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
Yeah, that was a very solid right hand.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Well, I mean, let's be honest now. When isn't that leg been limping? Oh, that was bad for both guys. That did more damage to Machida, and it also rocked. Oh, I think that leg is finished. I think that leg is finished. If I'm a Vincent Prude, you go back to stand up and you target the heck out of that leg. I think that leg is finished. Being on the ground does not benefit Vincent Prude with this type of situation. It does not, because Machida will make you pay for it, and that's exactly why you don't want to go on the ground. Especially not with Lyoto Machida, out of all people, who has time and time again shown what happens when you make that mistake. And honestly, being on the ground with Lyoto Machida for more than a minute can feel like a year. But for 2 minutes, it feels like your life. Well, maybe not, because look at this. Oh, Vincent Prude trying to muscle out and get back into half guard.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Of course he's hurting. We don't know how much more Machida's leg can go. My allergies are kicking my keister today.
Collar tie. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
I don't feel like we've had a second round stoppage yet.
Oh, and he connects
or a third round. I feel like all of our... Oh, now it's his leg. Both these guys are like one-legged warriors. We're going to round 4. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. We're going to round 4 of the light heavyweight championship fight, and this has not been for the faint heart. These guys are mauling each other. They're both one-legged warriors. Yeah, the legs are messed up. And for Machida, he can't afford for both his legs to get messed up. He can't.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Throwing that jab, no good.
So I don't know how we're getting to the 5th round. I really don't, between these two guys, man. I don't know how much more they got left. I mean, both these guys' legs are looking like barrels at this point, how swollen it is. But you've also got to think, too, both Machida's legs are starting to not do... Both these guys' legs are not doing so well. They're both equally damaged.
Single collar tie now.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to
Both guys have not slowed down, which is concerning. Jeez, man.
It's another thing that he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Machida.
Something's got to give.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Big knee lands right through the corner.
That's it.
Oh, it was the block, and that was it. Oh, Vince St. Preux. A test of wills, folks. A checked leg kick, but for a technical knockout win. That is a first. That is a first, but it doesn't matter because Vince St. Preux is the new light heavyweight champion of the world. Machida went for the leg kick, and ultimately, I told you folks, something had to give. And for a technical knockout victory, I don't know if that's some St. Preux necessarily wanted, but either way, he's the new he's the new light heavyweight champion.
So
it is insane to see, but Vince St. Preux gets the job done. And we have a new light heavyweight champion. What are you doing? Congrats to Vince St. Preux becoming the new UFC light heavyweight champion once again, as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night. Folks, I just forgot to mention we're in the Toyota Center. But speaking about fighters who, well, flat out, speaking about fighters who just haven't gotten a title shot in years, actually. Demetrius, this is a very special fight for Demetrius Johnson. He hasn't been here in about 3 years' time. It's really great to see him here, respectfully, and he's back in a title picture. He's back in a title fight, and unfortunately it's against Demetrius Johnson, but a guy who he knows all too well. So I'm really interested to see if John Dodson can become the UFC Flyweight champion. This is a big fight for him. I mean, Vince St. Preux proved it was possible. Can John Dodson follow that same game plan?
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Johnson, Dodson, they know each other they've been rivals, if you will, since we've started the series. And they do battle one more time. It's a very special flyweight bout.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the champion.
Big left hand there inside.
You got to update the light heavyweights. Whoops. Oh, Vince St. Preux, by the way, now is a two-time champion. So congrats to Vince. Meanwhile, being on the ground with keep trying to tell these fighters, man, when you're on the ground with John Dodson, you're asking for some trouble. It's a bad idea. That's right, coach. You tell him.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by John Dodson. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and
He's squirming like a fish out of water. That's a great one.
This could be the beginning.
I love that line. Honestly, I really do. What is up, Tyler? Oh, so I got big news for you, Tyler, too. So I was able to pre-record, and next week's episode, it's going to be Rice versus Nevada, although I didn't use Nevada because I made a mistake when I made the coach, and I put him as like a defensive coordinator. So I would have only been able to play defense. So what I did is I used Rice to see if I could actually beat Nevada, and that was a great game. It came down to the final 30 seconds. That was an awesome game. And your guy had a good game too, so I can't wait for that one to come out. But how are you, man? How's everything hanging? Well, how are you feeling, actually? Are you doing all right? Oh, that's good. I know it's been kind of tough for you lately. But I'm glad that you're doing okay, though. You know, Demetrius Johnson, I didn't expect John Dodson throwing everything he has in the last, like, couple seconds of this fight, I believe. Not this fight, but of this round. No problem, Tyler, man. I know that it's a tough experience to go through. I don't wish that on anyone. But, you know, Demetrius, it's funny how they say Demetrius Johnson is in blue trunks. I'm trying to figure out where in this pant is there blue. And if you guys can identify where the blue is, because I know I have like a color deficiency, but I still cannot identify blue at all on his trunks or his gloves. I see red. I don't see blue. I just want to put that out there.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable.
Welcome back, JC. Welcome back, man.
Solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his
Welcome.
jab. He may float a right hand out there.
Let's see, so Vince St. Preux is the new champ. That's wild. A technical knockout by a checked leg kick. Yeah, he checked the leg kick. That's wild, no? Like, not many people can honestly say, yeah, I've done that. That's wicked.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
It's funny, as you guys know, DJ beat King for the belt, right? Yes, he did. That was a great fight. And then I wanted to do a super fight between the two because King was the former bantamweight champion. And then he recently lost. There are talks about King becoming a featherweight. I'm not sure how true that is. It would be interesting to see if that would really be possible. But I haven't gotten talks to know what King's plans are. So he might come back as a bantamweight. He might return to flyweight. He might go to featherweight. I'd be a little bit surprised. I didn't DJ defend against Pantoja. Yeah, that was a great fight, by the way. I think even in their rematch, it was still a great fight. But it wasn't like the last time where it felt like Pantoja could have won that fight. This time, Demetrius Johnson made it a point to make sure the statement was made and felt. So, you know, it is what it is in that aspect. Updated light heavyweights, their rankings are almost done. We'd love to see it. Boom. Alright, that concludes that light heavyweights. Perfect. But no, it's funny because I said Vince St. Preux winning the belt that we just seen, that was a shock to me because I really didn't think. Whoa. I didn't see Vince St. Preux winning by a checked leg kick. Have you heard Hacksaw Jim Duncan has... Oh my goodness. That's awful. You know, I realized, like, unless you guys kind of, like, tell me information about what happens in the world, I am so lost. I am so lost. Like, if you guys never tell me, I literally have no idea. Where is Brandon Moreno in the division? I think Brandon Moreno is 8-8 in this in our universe mode. 8 wins, 8 losses. It's funny because we've seen Ovin St. Preux after almost 3 years not actually get a title shot on a pay-per-view, win the belt for the second time. John Dodson has a chance to, after 3 years of not being even involved in any of the tournaments, anything like that. It's been over 3 years since we've seen him in a championship fight, mind you. How awesome would it be if he can pull it off against an old foe of his in Demetrius Johnson? Johnson's been both these guys have been in our series since UFC 2.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Clip with the right
And our UFC 2 series only lasted 50 episodes. UFC 3 was split up into different type of series. It's a little bit hard to say when that is. He's got out of the hospital now. He's gonna go back. Oh my. Oh, poor Hacksaw. That sucks. Hacksaw was entertaining. Weird, but entertaining. We've only seen this move applied once. I am still waiting for someone to be tapped out with this. I want to really know if this is a viable submission that people get tapped out to. Because you only see it in pro wrestling. How did the other fight go? Which one? Between Johnson and Dodson, or Johnson and Pantoja?
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC.
I'm watching you on my television and texting on the phone. Hey! That's what's up.
Right, side control now.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And so I got my laptop here for all like the statistics that we're doing. I just have it ready. This is the worst spot to be in because Dodson. It looks like Dodson is actually like levitating off the ground. No, or is it just me?
30 seconds to go in this one. Working out of the half guard here.
Anyway, he went for the arm triangle.
Pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
We got less than 10 seconds left, so unless Demetrius can try to fully adjust his body, no, never mind. Next round, here we go. Round number 4 of the men's flyweight championship fight. Johnson and Dodson. It's honestly, I loved back then in UFC 2 when we actually had that as like a thing. I loved it. I thought it was really funny. It was kind of reminded me of Morgan and Morgan, just a little bit different. But choke him out. Wait. So I think Tyler's going for Demetrius Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
80 strikes so far have landed for Dodson, 64 for Johnson. I have to like pause because I'll just say Dodson again. It's really bad. Yeah. So okay. So you're going for Demetrius. All right. So you're going for the champ. I still think with all the fights we've seen, the featherweights was the best one. The second best fight so far was the women's shorts. By the way, Lily Williams became the 5th created fighter in the history to become a champion. In the list, it was Kenneth Thomas, Aldrich Cook. Oh, 6. I completely forgot about Cayman Hall. Yeah. So we have 6. So Kenneth Thomas, Aldrich Cook, Cayman Hall, Alex King, Mila Wineland, and now Lily Williams. And Mila Wineland is in the main event tonight. I am super excited for that fight. She took a lot of time off.
Continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position.
Oh damn, Williams! I did this house. Yeah, she kicked her dead in the face, and the impact. That was probably the scariest knockout we've seen because her head. It felt like when she kicked her, she kept her foot there for a while, and look, she was stomped into the ground. That's how painful it looked. It was a menacing kick. It was a statement knockout too. So I could see her getting knocked out of the night.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one.
So Dotson is literally hanging on, but he's also been in so many bad spots. He can't afford to get. Oh, he gave up the arm. See, this isn't good. This is not. You know, John Dotson really can't afford to be in an armbar with Demetrius Johnson. Johnson's one of those guys who's got that really tight grip that just doesn't let go. And yet you go, oh, well, they're sweating and things like that. Stop hugging. Can he hang on for 10 seconds? He's got to hang on for 10 seconds. Oh, he survived. Wait, no, he tapped. It doesn't matter. He tapped at the end. As controversial as that is, in the rulebook, I looked it up. If the fighter cannot get up after a certain amount of time or anything of that nature, or they tap or they quit prematurely before the round starts, the fight is over. So as much as you want to say Demetrius Johnson cheated, as much as you can try to say he cheated after the after the bell had sounded, he should have let go immediately, absolutely, but it doesn't matter. A controversial finish to this fight, absolutely. I absolutely 100% agree, but what can you do? The rules are the rules. As heartbreaking as this is for a guy who hasn't fought for a title in 3 years, Demetrius Johnson is still the reigning defending UFC Flyweight champion. Love it or hate it, that's just the rules. I can't do anything about it. Maybe I can talk to the fight committee. I don't think that they're going to be too keen on it. But that's heartbreaking to see. It's really heartbreaking to see, and it's unfortunate. It really is. I hate when that happens. We have it happen a little bit too often than I'd like, but it's the rules. And Tyler right now is celebrating like there is no tomorrow. Our next fight is more of a revenge fight. For those of you who weren't around or didn't know, when Khabib beat George St. Pierre for the middleweight belt, Khabib retired. And so we had to have a tournament. Now, when it got to the semifinals on a fight night, Royce Gracie was paired up against Kevin Holland. Royce Gracie would then go on to beat Kevin Holland and then fight Derek Brunson for the middleweight championship. And obviously, Royce Gracie won that bout. He's the reigning defending middleweight champion. So for Kevin Holland, he now has to beat the man who beat him to even get to the finals for the belt.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
So it'll be very interesting to see just how Kevin Holland has now game planned to avoid the deadly submission and ground game of Royce Gracie. They need to bring back the entrance. You know what's funny? Damn, Gracie. Yeah, Royce Gracie, man. We have had the most unorthodox champions. Like it would never happen in real life. Oh, not another submission.
I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Oh wow! Oh!
This is not good for Kevin Holland at all.
And this might just be a matter of time.
And he just floated over to the armbar, but never mind, he's able to slip out.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body.
Well, he's in side control, but I don't think Kevin Holland really understands what to do in side control.
But it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something.
Like, this is where Kevin Holland really does not want to be. He can't afford to. It's too risky. What is Gracie's record? Royce Gracie's record is actually really good, I believe. Royce Gracie's record is he's 8-3. Kevin Holland is 4-2 and he's ranked number 2. Yeah, 8-3 for Royce Gracie. That right there goes to he's been mopping people up. He's taking a beating too.
But you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He is just punching away at him.
he's very
So I actually have to do the results for the last fight, the Flyweight fight.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Boom, there you go.
Now, DC, a lot of options at his disposal
Alright.
from here. Gracie's right back to the full mount.
Let's go update that record. Didn't miss anything perfect. I make sure I'm trying to stay on top of my chat screen. Gotta.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Yeah, but the submission, it's gonna be a premature submission. Yeah, there you go. I was just about to say that. That Herb Dean, I forgot to mention, is the official going to round number 2. It's funny, after our first 2 fights, which ended in the first round quickly, who is the lady fighter who looks like Saka Khan? If only I knew who that was. I have no idea who that is, so I couldn't even begin to like tell you honestly. I would need like a picture or something like that to like identify who that is. I feel horrible, but I really have no idea.
Come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together.
Put some punches. You tell him, DC. How we went to food so quickly, I don't know. Anyone else hungry? Like, my Gatorade's doing a decent job, you know, but like I ain't doing everything.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Nice front kick. That was a nice spinning back fist.
Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, single collar tie now.
As I update the rankings, poor John. I'm hoping John red Gatorade all day. I really love Glacier Cherry and their green apple. Those are my 2 favorite flavors.
Gracie's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do.
What a body.
Nice takedown.
Gotta think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily.
Wow, I'm actually surprised at the wrestling ability of one. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Wait, no, maybe not. Maybe not. This is not a fun place to be in a triangle choke. I'll tell you that much. And now he's got the armbar. It's a beautiful transition, but that's how dangerous Royce Gracie is on the ground. A lot of people try to underestimate that because of his age, but he has not missed a step.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now.
He hasn't. It's been absolutely awesome to see.
They try to turn back into you.
Right, men's fight rankings have been finished.
Turn away to try to get to your knees.
So the only division that we haven't done so far is the women's flyweights, which is the main event, the welterweights, which was next, and the middleweights, right now. Everything is awesome. I forget. I think that's called the. I think that's from like the Lego movie. I'm not sure. Perfect. So once again, we have updated everything. Yeah. And now I can actually write down all the stuff that we talked about. JC. And once, are we glitched? Oh no, we're not. Thankfully, I was like, we're not glitched again, are we? That would be awful. Round number 3 of the middleweight championship fight. For some reason, Gracie did not want to get up. I actually got to find out where you were talking about the wrestler, Antonio Russo. I'm trying to write that down so I know. Multitasking.
Right hand on point.
5'11".
Nice hammer fist.
Lightweight. Nickname is Razor. I'm literally writing all this down as this thing is live. From Rome, Italy. That's pretty cool. I always like making international fights. I feel like the UFC doesn't have enough of them.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Orthodox stance.
Nice kick.
Posture, Stipe.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Okay. I'm literally writing the status character down as it goes.
Oh, just misses with the kick.
I think you said it was Powerhouse? Powerhouse, that's right. Perfect. So as I just wrote all that down, now I'm up to date. My dog trying to bark? What is this dog doing? No, you good? Yeah, he's good. The UFC 2 had a fight card. Yes, UFC 2 did have a fight card, yes. Oh, you mean like in real life? Oh! The kicks. And he's dropped Royce Gracie, who doesn't have the belt. Oh, I thought he was gonna grab him for a Kimura. I thought he was about to yeet that arm so quickly, but he's going for an arm triangle. Alrighty, Royce Gracie is smooth like butter for his age, man. He is quick with it. Give it again. Yeah, UFC 2 did have a fight card too, yes. You know, I gotta give Kevin Holland credit. He has been surviving a lot of submission. He has been surviving a lot of submission attempts, but he can't make the same mistake twice because Royce Gracie will find what's hurting him, and Kevin Holland's been getting wrecked on the ground too.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hit.
Yes, yeah. UFC 2 still had the custom events where you could do the championships and the fight card, and that's how I did it back then. As we're going to round number 4. Are we gonna? There we go. Round number 4 of the middleweight championship fight. I feel like these guys are more just exhausted from what they've been through and wrestling as much. They said for Gracie, you got to think too, at his age, being in the 4th and 5th round of fights is not ideal. Especially against a guy like Kevin Holland, who's got a lot of stamina. And goodness, Kevin, you're just trying to abuse the poor guy's abdominal. He's still trying to target the abdominal. You know, if Kevin Holland thinks he's going to try to tap out a guy like Royce Gracie, I don't see it happening. This is the exact reason why. You got to think he's used a lot of energy just trying to do all those explosive shots. And you've given Gracie time to kind of capitalize while he's fatigued. Gracie's still sitting there fine with a lot of energy. A lot of stamina.
So you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Gracie's has got full mount now. Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may
I'm impressed with how quickly he's transitioning and more, and every transition doesn't puts Holland in a more dangerous position.
Effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gracie.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like
he's trying to get the arm. You see, he's going for the arm triangle. Kevin Holland's got to be careful. Again, it's a dangerous position to be in. And if he allows him to try to go for the arm bar, he's in a world of danger. He's got to be careful. This is a different type of submission. We rarely see this submission actually get applied. He could actually be finished. Kevin Holland could literally be finished. No, Holland survives the submission. Talk about the resiliency of Kevin Holland. And he's going for an arm triangle of his own. I got WrestleMania 12 on my Xbox.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head.
The game? Like for the original for the original one? Is this like a new game? Oh, this Holland's going for an arm triangle on Royce Gracie. I'm a little surprised by this, if I'm being honest with you. And just like that, folks, we're going to the 5th and final round of this middleweight championship fight. Will we see a finish, or will we be going to the judge's decision for the first time tonight?
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, missed on that one.
Go for a takedown. No, he gets stuffed. Oh gosh. Okay, shut up. Shut up. That was a nice knee to the body. Oh, Gracie. Uh-oh, Gracie trying to get up. He got rocked pretty hard. Oh, he got jumped again. He got jumped again. Holland, though, not being aggressive for whatever reason. Oh, he caught him with that sneaky uppercut that we have seen time and time again, but Kevin Holland gets revenge. Kevin Holland gets a knockout in the 5th round of this fight to become the new middleweight champion of the world. The game on the original Xbox. Oh my, you actually have it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe you actually have the original Xbox, man. But Royce Gracie gets knocked out in the 5th round of a new middleweight champion. Congrats to Kevin Holland on one heck of a fight. He learned from the mistakes. He got out of every submission Gracie put him in. Congrats to Kevin Holland. We have a new middleweight champion. And he gets revenge on Royce Gracie. Folks, we're going to the next fight we got for you. It'll be in the welterweight division as the 26-5 champion Conor McGregor. 3 division champion. He's won championships in 3 different divisions. He takes on the man he beat for the belt. And Gilbert Burns, ranked number 1, is 13-6. McGregor, Burns 2. The co-main event starts right now. 5 rounds if need be. So I think everyone was shocked when McGregor actually beat Gilbert Burns for the belt. Burns couldn't believe it, and now we're getting McGregor versus Burns too. This is Burns' chance to get a little bit of redemption on McGregor. In a fight where Burns felt he should have easily won. Yeah, honestly, this is going to be a nice one, but the main event is where I'm really, really intrigued and invested. So I'm actually updating the middleweights. Because that's always the fun stuff. What? Do we have any new? I'm still surprised. I mean, to be honest, that's actually going to be a really fun game. I think Legends of Wrestling or WrestleMania was the best. I felt like that was the most entertaining one to play. What? Just like that, Burns drops McGregor. And as that is happening, I'm updating what we just witnessed. It was trying to do a triangle.
He's very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
Screenshot doesn't drop that for that.
A finish could come here at any time. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Look at him whip his
All right, kicked him dead in the side there. And I'm updating that so I know who my champions are. Boom. You know, it's funny because I looked at this fight and I thought I really felt that Gilbert Burns had a phenomenal chance of walking out as the welterweight champion, kind of getting revenge on Conor. But, you know, I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. Conor knocked him out. I think it was inside 2 or 3 rounds. So I'm not gonna.
Effective punch there by McGregor.
I just don't know if that's actually gonna happen.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
I do like if the fight has gone past the first round.
Nice 1-2
There have only
there.
been stoppages in the 4th and 5th round.
Single collar tie here.
We've had an interesting
Stuffs the
night
takedown,
of fights,
no problem.
and probably some of the best too.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you
Boom,
have
let's
to
copy
anticipate.
that record. Oh, and Burns
Take one of them.
tagging Conor McGregor.
Right on the spot. Oh, he heard a belly jab.
So, folks, Burns is a 2-time champ. We're going to round number 2 of this welterweight fight. I'll probably lose my voice by the end of this show and then the podcast that I've got to do. I can already see it happening. Oh my.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, slips the offering there and then rips.
I've always kind of found it funny, like, oh my, and now Conor's fight. Oh, he dropped him. Conor.
Oh, he might be out.
Conor did it. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor retains the welterweight title inside 2 rounds. He beats Gilbert Burns and is still the welterweight champion. If you were rooting against him in spite, Conor McGregor has pissed everyone off. He actually did it. He beat him again. And he knocked him out again. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. No one in the welterweight division is beating Conor McGregor. That's what that right there. It's what it feels like. At this point, it's just funny. It just is. Oh my. That gave me enough time to update the middleweights. Gilbert Burns has got to not be happy. Folks, our main event's next. Congrats to Conor McGregor on retaining the welterweight title tonight, beating Gilbert Burns for the 2nd time. Folks, it is time for the main event of the evening, Kukaigin versus Wylan for the Women's Flyweight Championship.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Flyweight division.
Here we go. Like I said, 2 of the 3 losses Wylan has comes at the hands of Caitlin Kukaigin. Wylan has never been able to beat Kukaigin, but can she do it tonight?
All right, here we go. UFC
The most highly anticipated fight in at least the last couple months takes place right here, right now. Wylan in the blue trunks, Kukaigin in the white. 5-round main event for the belt if need be, with our referee, the bro, Dan Mergliata. And this is the final fight of the stream, the final fight of the night. I'm pumped up. I mean, so many people were really high on Mila Wineland, so to see her really, she lived up to her potential, but can you imagine if she becomes, once again, the flyweight champion of the world? It's going to definitely leave a sour taste in the mouth of Kukaigin, I'll tell you that much. That means, instead of beating her and going 3-0 against her, she's 1-2. And it might lead up to a 4th fight eventually if Kukaigin can start winning fights again. So there's that too. There's a lot to like think about of like what if. I should make sure that Kevin Holland is rightfully the name.
3 minutes remain in the round.
Like Conor McGregor, it's now 27-5. Talk about a great record. We have no fighter that's ever hit 30 wins. Can Conor be that guy? Be really interesting to see if it's possible. Uh-oh.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for blonde fighter.
Nice spinning back fist.
So how about that she stuffs another takedown. That has really been a key for her defensive wrestling.
I needed the face.
Really made it a focus during training camp. I cannot be taken down, and it showed that all the hard work in the training room is paying dividends. Big kick.
We got one fight left, and that's this one.
Oh, Superman punch.
Hey! We have been here for almost 2 hours. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I think this pay-per-view might actually hit 2 hours for us. We haven't had that in a while. Woohoo! We love the long streams. And the rankings are going to be interesting as well. Nice takedown. This is actually not where you really want to be with Mila Wineland. Okay. What is she going for? This is a very odd choke. I don't think I've ever seen this submission before. It's weird the way she's at. Oh, I've seen it before. I know what this is. Oh my goodness.
It's tight.
Tight. It's. Jeez. And just before we could know what would happen, the end of the round, Kukaigin saved us. We're going to round number 2 of this fight, of the main event of UFC 268. This is this is gonna be intense.
Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some good shots, but really nothing in terms of combinations tonight.
Just updating the welterweights. And I'm actually almost done with the welterweights, luckily. Nice takedown there by Mila Wineland.
Right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's
to make sure I'm on top of the... Oh, she gave up the arm. It's actually not what Wylan wants. Sorry, this is actually not what Kukaigin wants to do. Is to give up the arm to Mila Wineland. That's actually one of the worst things. You talk about Royce Gracie's grip with arms. This is a fighter you really don't want to leave it up to chance with, in all honesty. I don't know. This is getting close. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Can she do it? And she breaks the arm, and Mila Wineland reclaims the throne. Mila Wineland has reclaimed the championship. She finally beats Kukaigin, and she does it as a challenger. Mila Wineland can finally say, in our third fight, I finally did it. I became champion for a second time. I dethroned her. And you know Kukagin's going to want to run it back eventually. As now... Kukagin's third loss comes at the hand of Mila Wineland. I can guarantee you it's going to bother her a lot. Wow.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan.
She's reclaimed the throne, ladies and gentlemen.
At 1 minute, 57 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission.
Congrats to Mila Wineland on winning this fight. She is now the new UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, a 2-time champion. She's got to be feeling good. Back on top of the mountain. The rest of the division can't be too thrilled. What a main event. And folks, we have one more part to this stream, and that is the awards, and we're out of here. What a pay-per-view. Fight of the night, honestly, should have gone to Morose and Williams or Ige and Johnson. I think knockout of the night should have gone. You know what? Yeah, knockout of the night should have actually gone to either Morose and Williams or Kevin Holland. And submission of the night, definitely rightfully so, went to Ronda Rousey. So with that being said, everybody, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We will see you next time, and stay off the hook.